I
Thank
have
you.
a question. I like okay, so let's say you start a Shopify, like just as like a regular person, right? You start a Shopify and you go and you there's like that plugin. I know you know what I'm talking about. It's like the plugin that basically plugs you into Alibaba, like the AliExpress, whatever, like the plugin where you can
Yeah,
basically
for drop
pop.
shipping, it's called Overlow.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what it was.
Was
So
it Overload?
no,
Oberlo.
Oberlo. Yeah. Like
How do you spell it?
Oberlo.
Oberlo.
Okay.
Yeah. So anyways, you have that plugin, right? And
Mhm.
you populate your store with the item that you have chosen or the series of items or whatever. Now, at what point is that how you do it, or do you actually have like items like when you started your store when you had $1,500 in your bank account? Is that
Mhm.
the route you took? And because you were mentioning how you move your products now, you just put them in your cart. So that makes me believe that you have some like actual in-person items that now you
Yep.
ship out. So like, how does that progress? Like where you start a Shopify
Yeah.
store, you hook up Oberlo, then what? Like you
That's
get
a
some,
great question. Yeah.
yeah.
So this is the distinction between.
Because I don't know that transition. I've always wondered it, and because like because eventually, like I said, I do want to I want to get into that. So like this,
Yeah.
this would be an excellent time to figure that out. I guess for me personally.
And we can talk too about your guys' channel and if there's any relevant products you might want to sell with it, because you
Dude.
own a traffic source, which is incredibly powerful. Because imagine like I'm doing everything I'm doing without owning any traffic sources. So,
bro, we want to build. I mean, we want to build like a clothing line, kind of like Full Send, where we're able to. But theirs isn't based off like specific pieces of content. I mean, sometimes it's based off like a vlog or whatever, and it's a basic ass design. But like we want to build like, let's say every fucking 4 videos, some sort of design off of that, and then we sell it, and it's like this funny inside joke that people. And the whole point of our brand is we want people who are wearing our merch to be like, if they see someone else wearing it, they're like, okay, they can take a joke. They're not politically correct. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, exactly.
That's
so aside from that, going back to the transition, how does one go
that's a great question.
Yeah, starting the Shopify store, loading up Oberlo, populating their shit, maybe getting some sales to actually having product on hand that they get shipped out? Like, if you can go through that.
Yeah, so dropshipping is what ties into Oberlo. And for anyone that doesn't know, dropshipping is when you don't order inventory in advance. You get an order through your website, and then you place the order through the supplier, and then the supplier sends it to the customer. And dropshipping is very good to test things out, but is not a long-term solution for a number of reasons. So in my case, I started out dropshipping, and I got proof of concept, meaning, okay, this product is getting sales, and it's getting sales for an advertising cost that makes sense to where I can make money off of it. And then, so in the beginning, it's perfectly fine to link Oberlo to your store, which connects you to AliExpress, and you can sell products straight through there. The issue is that shipping takes a very long time. You don't have quality control over your products. Oftentimes they'll come in like packages from China, etc. So your customer satisfaction is ultimately not very good.
Yeah,
but
true.
In the beginning, you can sell at a lower price. You can give discounts or refunds if it takes super long to ship. You're just testing the market to see if it sells. As soon as you know that something has proof of concept or sells, I would immediately deviate away from drop shipping
and up the quality.
Order bulk inventory of custom branded quantity. Drop shipping is not custom branded either. So now, like before, where it was just unbranded, like posture corrector on the box, now I have my logo, Posture Perfect. I have branded instructions. The product itself is branded. And ultimately, I make more money because I'm paying less for each product because I'm ordering them in bulk. So,
and it's
a lot of people preach about drop shipping. Yeah, higher quality. A lot of people preach about drop shipping as if it's like a way to get rich quick and like a long-term solution. And it really is a powerful outlet, but it's not a long-term solution. It's something that's great for testing proof of concept to where you don't have to say, okay, I want to spend thousands of dollars on this inventory and then test it.
That makes sense. Have you ever had a time where you have a product that you've proven the concept of, have then acquired real life merchandise, custom branded, and you were selling it successfully, but then something changed in the ad algorithm to where your client acquisition costs went up and the margins were like not as consistent as you thought they were? Is there ever been a time where like You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine the dude that started a Shopify store for fidget spinners, bought a shit ton of them because he thought that it was going to stay like this, and then the client acquisition cost just went up and stuff like that. Has that ever happened to you?
Definitely possible. It hasn't happened to me, but it has happened to a lot of people, especially with the iOS changes on Facebook. So Apple recently came out with iOS 14 a few months ago, and that completely disrupted the Facebook algorithm. And so people that are relying heavily on Facebook that don't have adequate margins or don't have adequate creatives or whatever the case may be, it really suffered a lot. In my case, Google isn't as impacted, so I haven't noticed.
How did the iOS affect Facebook?
Basically, people can now opt out of tracking, right? So I'm sure you've noticed via iPhone, like it says ask app not to track. Basically, 90% of people click ask not to track. That didn't even used to be an option. Apps would automatically track.
I want it to track me, bro. I want good ads.
Yeah, see, if more people like you, then people would get more sales on Facebook.
Bro, like I get on Facebook, and if they win, if the ad wins, good for you. Like,
yeah.
I clearly wanted this product. You win. Like, let's do it. You know.